like an outdoor area in like a trendy city.
All right, hello, welcome back. Not quite sure what happened with the first couple tries I had trying to get this going. Some settings changed around and had some major audio problems, but we're back doing a short afternoon stint here for our Paraguay run. I'll be continuing this tonight for a longer run at it at 8:30, but figured I'd give it a try now as well. So let's see, what are we doing? We are continuing here. So we're going for the Republic or Death achievement here. So we got to get, where is it? Populating the Americas. So we also just generally need this because we need more people. We got to get our construction up, ideally up to 100. So let's see. We can unpause at this time. Get this going. All right. So we got to get that up to. We got to get that up. We have a lot of people now in Bajo, Paraguay, because of all this migration. Problem is, we don't really have it anywhere else. The influx of foreign investment from Brazil has aroused fears amongst nationalist groups. The petite bourgeoisie, ever wary of foreign subversion, have begun lobbying against Brazilian interests. Alright, an anti-Brazil lobby. I'm not quite sure I want that yet. So we got this guy here, corporatist. Possibly, we'll see. We're still running strong with our President Charlie D, President Charles Dickens of Paraguay here. But what we really need, government-wise, is we want to keep the blue party in power here. So we're going to try to switch over to universal suffrage. We still have quite a bit of turmoil in some of our other states because now we switched over our main culture to Paraguayan. And so now we have to get other people to become Paraguayan. So currently 5 out of 15 fulfill this as a homeland. Yeah, so Baja, Paraguay is the Paraguayan homeland. I'm not quite sure where else we got that. Certainly not in any of these places. Yeah, we still have Platinian as most of them. It's interesting, though. It's telling me I have 5 out of 15. Oh, state is not a Platinian homeland. Okay. So, promote national identity. So this is what will help us here. Any Paraguayan state is incorporated, is a Platinian homeland. Any neighboring state is a Paraguayan homeland. At least one of these is a capital state. The population is at least 25% Paraguayan. In any building, at least one of these, a naval base or barracks, building level is 15 or higher. Ooh. University of 5, government admin of 5. Okay. So that's gonna be some work, right? So we can start with Corrientes. What do we have here? So what we really need to do is we need to start promoting national values. Oh, well, we are doing that, okay. So we'll stop doing it in Uruguay. And we'll start with, oh, we can't. I probably shouldn't have stopped that. Although, we don't want a negative in that anyway. Okay. So we'll start with Corrientes, try to get that switched over. Problem is, so we have a lot of radicals now. And a lot of turmoil because of it. Now, what are we at in terms of... Yeah, so we got to get down to possibly multiculturalism. Because when we're looking at why is Corrientes... Why do we have so much turmoil? I think it's mainly because a large chunk of people are now discriminated against. Yeah. Yeah, we have 30,000 radicals here. Also, some of their, some of their standard of living is down. And I think that's mainly because of, not this. Yeah, I think it's because their wages are being depressed. Alright, so we've got a little bit of work to do here. Not bad in terms of map painting, but not great otherwise. We have a couple colonies over here, though they're going to move slowly because there's severe malaria here. But we've got it started. So what are we building? Iron mines... logging cotton, and then more construction. Now, we also don't have the best of interest rates. So we're subsidizing the coal mines. Do we still need to do that? No, we do not. Okay, so that'll save us some money right there. We don't have much we can do in regards to taxes. 1.45. Yeah. Yeah, so services is the best thing that we can get right now. So we do have we have a lot of unrealized taxes, and that's mainly because of our bureaucracy here. Bureaucracy is tough, though, because you don't want to just chase it with government admin buildings, because that's just going to cost you more money. So, but it might have to be the thing that we do. So we can get about half of it back with 3 trade routes. So let's remind me, what are our trade agreements? Just Brazil. We used to have one with Ecuador. Ah, Ecuador. So you joined the American market. I wonder if that's what got us to lose it. So we have a trade agreement with Brazil. So let's see if we can trim 3 trade routes here. Let's look at what's not benefiting us. So we seem to have a bit of a shortage of munitions here. So we can definitely get rid of that. And so that should be 1 more, right? What's funny is all of our trade routes with Brazil are the ones that are in the negative. Let's see. Are we on guns? Yeah, so we should stop exporting some of this stuff. Steel, I believe we can stop exporting. Moderate rainfall, not bad. Yeah, let's stop exporting steel. Stop exporting guns. Okay, can we afford the export of lead? No. I don't know what happened with all of these trade routes here. Okay, the wood we can afford to export. What about those fishies, little fish? Yeah, that's fine for now. Taking in coal. Alright, what about that export of... Yeah, that's pretty good export right there, and then we want to keep that. Okay, that does mean though we're not exporting much anymore. But we did get quite a bit of bureaucracy back from that. Our budget is a little bit better there. Alright. So we have a timed modifier here. How much more time do we have on that? 3 years. So that's not anything that's going to help us. Now we have a lot of institutions. Can we downgrade one of them here? Alright. We can possibly downgrade Home Affairs. I would like to keep Colonial Affairs up there, because we're going to need that growth generation. So we'll downgrade this for now. Can always bring it back up. That'll get us 28 more. And I think that can be good for now. And then maybe we'll build 1 government admin. And Paraguay is like the place to be in terms of putting stuff up right now. Okay. And maybe we'll get to that sooner rather than later. Okay. Now in terms of our resources, so we need to focus on, so iron is not so bad, but we need more of it. Coal is a big one. And fertilizer seems to not be doing well. Even though we're getting like a prosperity bonus on that. Okay. So we'll get to work in the government admin. As usual, our private sector is not helping us at all. Oh, that's right. Right before we stopped last time, we got some investment rights into Brazil. Wonderful, wonderful. Alright, so January 23rd, we'll get an update on universal suffrage. Alright, so we kind of let it run here for a moment. Alright, that government admin was built. Let's wait for it to get hired up, see where that puts us. Alright, so we're in the positive now. So our unrealized taxes are doing pretty good. There's more coal mines that we're subsidizing, so I'll have to take a look at that. So our interest, if we didn't have this interest, things would be a little bit better. Maybe we can sell some buildings here. Oh. Although we are in the positive now. So we're 800K in debt. Well, as long as we're in the positive and taxes aren't too high. Oh yeah, look at this. So it's just kind of bouncing around. Well, maybe there is something we can sell. Oh. Good. That advanced. Next date, September 5th. More people to Pasha, Paraguay. I'm surprised this little state can hold all these people running over there. Alright. Oh, okay. Colonization of Mendoza and conquest of the desert. We have completed our long campaign to conquer the Patagonian South. Settlers are beginning to seek out promising sites from which to establish new towns and exploit the region's natural resources. Hey, look at that migration attraction for Patagonia. Alright, we want to incorporate Mendoza because we have some stuff here. And then Patagonia. We want to incorporate, but not quite at the moment. Although, yeah, things are always going to be a little tough here. We could use a railroad here, to be honest. Although, we could do a port to start. So we'll start with a port. Add that to the queue. Buildings, that's right. We're gonna try to sell some buildings. As usual, we'll try to start with urban buildings. Maybe the munitions plant. The military shipyard. Yeah, see, we need people to start moving to some of the other states. I don't have any greener grass campaigns going over here, do I? No, I don't have any. Alright, well, let's sell a building. Let's try the munitions plant here. We'll get 200K for it. Alright, so it didn't happen immediately. So we'll just give them some time on that one. Maybe a motor industry, although the motor industry's... Why do we have such low productivity here? How are we not utilizing enough of it? Okay. So let's take a look. So let's utilize some rail transportation to increase that. Are the railroads though? Yeah, look at this. Some of them are not hiring. So we don't have the people. It's always what's so tough about playing in South America. The population. It's always tough. Oh, Swelly, hey man, thanks for joining. Good to see you. How you doing? How's the Sweden run coming along? Finally did it. Very nice. Oh, made it. Oh, you finished it. Very cool. Very cool. Would you call it was it a success in your own terms? Oh, I don't think so. Not that I know of. There is, though, a mod out there called it's escaping me now. Sweden survived. That's the most you can hope for. Cold War era. So there's a mod called Cold War era, and it'll start you like in, I think it starts in like 1936 maybe, or maybe like 1950. And that one you can go for a very long time, and it updates it for like the modern era. I don't think you can take your Sweden saved game into it, but it lets you continue past that. But yeah, playing an Iron Man mode in Victoria 3 is tough. Oh yeah, I have no problem with save scumming sometimes, especially in Victoria 3, and I think they know that. I think that's why in this one, unlike Crusader Kings, you can get achievements while not being in Iron Man mode, because sometimes you just kind of have to do that. Oh, you saw in normal you can keep going after 1936. Oh, really? That must be a mod then, because the base game, when you reach January 1st, 1936, it just stops the run and gives you your like, well, the same thing you saw in the Iron Man mode. Because yeah, sometimes I would like to continue going past 1936, because it's sometimes, especially for me, I'd like to play a lot of the smaller nations. It takes a while to really get going, you know? And sometimes I feel like once I finally get going, it's like 1930. The previous run I did when I was Congo, I felt like that to a certain degree. And I feel like that's probably what's going to happen here with Paraguay. Alright, so we got a couple more iron mines going. Okay, so we do have some iron now. A factory in Baja, Paraguay has been rocked by a tremendous boiler explosion with dozens dead or injured. The story of this tragedy has quickly become a national event. So, yeah, it would be nice to get the industrialists a little happier. Trade unionists are good for now. Yeah, we'll do this one. I mean, we'll get a lot more radicals because of it, because there's many more people in the lower strata. Let's see. Test that theory out. Test to see if normal can be continued after. Yeah, I'd like to know that if there's a way to do that, because I don't know of it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I got a lot of radicals right now. So it's mainly because for this run, I took the... well, for one, I've taken a lot of land, so that'll do it. But I did the national identity thing, and so it changed my primary culture to Paraguayan, which the vast majority of people in the country are not. They're Platinian. So like 1.9, almost 2 million people are now not the primary culture. So there's a period of transition going on right now where I have to slowly transition all of my Platinian people, who were the primary culture, into this new Paraguayan culture. And it's proving difficult. Rubber has been successfully grown in Paraguay and Congo. The fragile nature of these trees and their difficult-to-meet conditions make this achievement exceptionally important. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, of course. Definitely. anything I can do. I've actually started making some tutorial videos about the game on my YouTube channel. I've one specifically about how to play as a small nation, and then another one about explaining all like political movements, since that was so new. I'm thinking the next one I do might be about military, but the military is such a large concept in this. I'm not even sure entirely how to organize it yet. Plus, I don't know, now that I think about it, doing one about the military might not be smart, because the next update that they're going to do in the game is going to be a little bit of a change to military, or maybe it's a lot of a change to military. It's one of they're changing the military in it. An increase of taxation capacity. That is very nice. So the radical government has drafted a new constitution that guarantees universal suffrage. Faustino Rojas and his supporters are demanding that the Constitution be immediately signed into law. Ooh, yeah. Okay, I'll take the success chance, so it'll make it a little longer. Might be good to do a video to preserve past history of the game. Oh, that's a good point, yeah. Sometimes I enjoy looking at old YouTube videos of CK2 with past patches. Yeah, that's a good point. You're right. Maybe you convince me. I will make the military tutorial. Because it's funny, I see a lot of people talk about how, the military system is broken. And the military system in this game, I mean, it isn't broken, it's just very, very different. I think the thing that you have to keep in mind with the military in this is it's, just like with everything Victoria 3, it's mainly economy focused. And so you have to focus on supplying your soldiers. So when you look at the barracks, you have to make sure that all of these inputs are being taken care of. Oh, a mass migration to Cordoba, that's very needed. And then the other thing is when you mobilize, you get all of these increased by 60%. So when you go to war, you have a lot of inputs that you have to manage. Look at that. Okay, so we got more peasants here now. Well, okay. Maybe we can get more people employed in this railroad so that we can get more infrastructure there. Oh, well, we seem to be okay with the infrastructure for now. But that is good. Okay, so we're up to our... Yes, there we go. So home affairs decreased. So now we're working on getting out of debt. So that's good. Okay, so we're suppressing the Catholic traditionalist movement. Although they've lost a lot of their numbers. Now we have this new corporatist movement. Is this anything that we want? So the corporatist movement wants religious schools. Yeah, this isn't really anything we want. I guess the question to ask myself is, what do I want right now? That's the thing. I would like to get off of slavery. This is proving incredibly difficult. Although at least we have a little bit of an advanced chance on it now. So it might be something to look into. I remember too, we want to get on Parliamentary Republic. A secessionist movement. Oh, these guys, the Guarani National Movement, yeah. Although now you guys seem to have quite a lot of people behind you here. Still not enough, though. With only 5 soldiers. Yeah, but I don't blame you guys. I would like everything you want. What they want, really, is multiculturalism. Jesus, And I would love that. We have human rights now. Our scientists have discovered it. So maybe that is where we move to next. Though it does kind of seem like... Yeah, see, that's the problem, is the petite bourgeoisie don't like it. Oh, it's Charlie D that doesn't like it. Why? What's your deal? Oh, he opposes multiculturalism. Well, maybe it's time for you to go. Yeah, problem is he's loved. Ooh, but the industrialists are catching up. If we can make them more powerful in the next election, we'll get this guy as the president. Okay. So let's look at... So the petite bourgeoisie get a lot of their wealth from the trade centers. And we're doing a lot of trade. But we might be able... Oh, they are unprivately owned. So maybe they're not getting their wealth from there. So the vast majority of them seem to be clerks who are politically unaligned. Interesting. So all of these clerks are politically unaligned. I mean, this might all change when universal suffrage passes, but I am kind of surprised by this. So where are they getting their wealth from? So it's... Okay, so they're clerks. Oh, what am I talking about politically unaligned, though? I'm talking about wealth. Yeah. So... the urban center, the government admin, trade centers. So they're getting a lot from... So a lot of the clerks are in the urban centers, it looks like. Financial districts. I need to lower their... They're getting 5% from a celebrity commander. Or from his trait. That's interesting. Let's take a look at the urban centers. So the biggest one is Bajo, Paraguay, and you guys are... So we'd lose a lot of clerks if we had that, but we don't want that. Interesting. So, in general, though, we could lower the amount of trade we're doing temporarily here to lower some of this. It isn't the best idea. How long until the next election? Excellent. We are going to utilize that in a moment. Ooh, so in about 6 months. So in about 6 months we're going to have an election. And we want to get the industrialists to be the leader of the party. So they're gaining support. Do we have any petite bourgeoisie generals? No. So it is mainly just Charles Dickens. At least one of these. Approval is less than or equal to 10. Marginalized is popularity. Or if he gets psychological affliction, cancer, senile, or wounded. Okay, or we can try to increase their political power. Because it's so close, it's just like 1.4%. And we only have about 6 months to do it. Because if we do that, we just need to get Charles Dickens. Unless we can get somebody else as the leader of the party. Ah, I'm in a cooldown period of that. So I kind of screwed myself there on that one. Where are they? Oh, good. To this place. We can definitely use more people there. Belligerent crowds have been getting increasingly provocative when confronted by troops in Paraguay and Alto Paraguay. Hardliners in government are demanding tougher responses, while doves are calling for troops to stand down as the first hopeful step in de-escalation. So I don't really care if this goes to war, because I can stomp on them in a moment. So I'd rather take the less radicals. So you guys can march to war all you want. Booming industries will lead to industrial boom. Alright, so we'll save this, because there's a whole bunch of stuff there. Oh yeah, so we got dynamite. So let's start utilizing that. So how much... yeah, our explosives are hurting. So let's try to increase that. Alright, so let's increase that. Still doesn't help us much though. So if we want to make more... yeah, Baja Paraguay has plenty of people. Oh, and we only have one. Alright, so let's increase that, because then we can start using explosives on some of to get some of the resources that we're missing. Like coal. So the coal mines, yeah, we could use dynamite. But we don't have the explosives for it yet. So as much as these wheat farms would be wonderful, we'll let this one finish. Then you're going to make us some explosives factories. Okay. So the election is just getting ever closer. Oh, yeah, and now they're not even powerful anymore. Well, we can try to sell them some buildings. That always gets the industrialists a little more productive. Oh, something sold. I forget which one it was, but there's something there. What was it? Or did it not? because it would have an icon over here. I thought I'd set something to sell. Alright. Maybe not. The steel mill here is a possibility. Oh, that's right, though. But, yeah, we don't want to sell that. Because I need to hold on to those so I can get back our company, La Rosada. And I'm going to need those steel mills for that. Okay, so let's not sell the steel mills, even though they're the only ones that are profitable. Okay, Corrientes, in your food industry, how is it? You should have people now. We had a mass migration. Maybe not. Maybe if we switch it over to doing liquor. I wonder if... Well, first of all, let's just set it for privatization now. Yeah, this will make it a little more profitable. Yeah, use some canned meat. Yeah, I wasn't utilizing any of the PMs on that. Alright. So we're coming up to a checkpoint for this. Okay, yeah. If we could get some of these taxes back. These guys aren't going to be happy, though, until we're done trying to pass universal suffrage. Some mobs have surrounded the arsenal in Corrientes. Well, I'd rather have more officer pops radical, because there's less of them. Yeah, why do we have such a low demand for groceries and liquor? What's wrong with you people? Drink. Maybe we can get an export route on one of these things going. I can never see anything on here. Here we go, groceries. All right. So we have an agreement with Brazil, so let's just send it out to Brazil, because it won't cost us any bureaucracy or convoys. And I wonder if that will create... Yeah, there we go. So, where are they? Where's Corrientes? There we are. Now you should start hiring. We'll see. Though previously opposing the universal suffrage laws, Roque Godoy, corporatist, has considered the intelligentsia's political position and instead offers support. Yeah. Let's do that. So who's that guy? Yeah, this guy. Well, we'll definitely try to make him the leader of the petite bourgeoisie. So at least then we could get Charles Dickens out here. Who knew I was going to have to try to get Charles Dickens the hell out of government here? He did help us, though, getting rid of the Age of Caudillos. So we have the Ironclad now. Representing his constituents in the intelligentsia, Juan Jose Zapiola has issued a formal petition for homesteading. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. What do we have for schools, though, at the moment? We have religious schools. Yeah, I'd rather have public schools, so we'll do homesteading for you guys. I wouldn't mind having homesteading, getting off of tenant farmers. Alright, look at this. In Tucumán we get a new university. Can always use more university. Though that is going to take people. We need it to get our spread, to get our investment here up. Alright. So we're almost done with that first explosives factory upgrade. So what should we check in on now? Oh, we should be getting close to the election. July. Oh, we have one more year. Why did I think the election was so close? I guess because I can't read. That's probably why. Yeah, the ideological incompatibility. This party is just way too big right now. Too many people who don't agree with each other. It would be great if that party would split up a little bit. Alright, so we got our construction up to 60. That's nice. Private sector, still doing nothing for us. Oh, well, hey, more furniture and tooling. But yeah, always what you need in this game is the damn Arts Academy. I hate these things. Let's see what the other one is doing. Who's it employing? 3,000 clerks. Well, we can get less clerks and more academics. Let's do independent artists. We'll leave that for now, because I believe we need to hold on to paper here, yeah. Nice. Steam trains. So we get more transportation. But we're gonna need more, yeah, more motor industry. So we have the demand for it. What's going on with our buildings for that? Yeah, we need more of these guys. With the people, we just don't have the steel or the coal. Okay, yeah, well the coal... Okay, so we've got one level of explosive factory here. So let's start using some dynamite in the coal plants, or the coal mines. Okay. Let's take a look at Mendoza here. So we might actually use that PM now here. Give us a little bit more of this. Though they're not hiring. Very, very annoying. Yeah, they're still incorporating, so that's gonna annoy us for a little bit. Oh, hello. Hello, I'm from Paraguay. I'm curious to see someone playing with ParagWHY. Hope it goes well for you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah, I like Paraguay because, one, we're trying to go for the where is it? The Republic or Death achievement. And generally I like to play with the countries that are a little smaller at game start and build them up. So, yeah, Viva la Paraguay. Thanks for stopping by. And yeah, so far it's going well. Though we're at a little bit of a stalling point right now. And thank you very much for the follow. I very much appreciate it. Thank you very much. So yeah, we are at a little bit of a stall right now. We need to get certain resources up. But we're running into some worker problems. Alright, the industrialists have started complaining about the existence of substance farms in Mendoza. Yes, to Corrientes. Alright. So we're getting some people to moving in. Alright, yeah. Migration attraction to Mendoza, though, yeah, that's something we will definitely take. Right. Oh, well, hold on here. Let's slow down for a second. So now that the election is further out than I thought, maybe we can make this guy the leader. 7 weeks. Okay. So this might help us. We can make this guy the leader of the petite bourgeoisie, and he'll become the president. Is there anything to worry about, though? Government principles. Alright. Education system. Yeah, all of his laws seem to be okay. So in 7 weeks, in 6 weeks, we can make him the leader of the petite bourgeoisie and get Charles Dickens out of there. I don't understand English very well, but I will be watching and enjoying a little. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I apologize for having made Charles Dickens the president of your country, but it was helpful to get rid of the age of caudillos. But now he's stopping us from getting multiculturalism. Alright, so yeah, so let's remember, so 6 weeks, and the election is, yeah, we got time. Alright. I mean, Charlie D, you had a good run. You're 75 years old. It's time to retire, my friend. Time to retire. And you will. That's what we're going to see to it. Okay, so more. We need more use of this. Yeah. So where else can we use dynamite? In a gesture of solidarity with the Blue Party, Roque Godoy has encouraged his supporters to vote for it. Good. Alright, so we almost have universal suffrage. Oh, another Dominican uprising. That's been happening quite often. Alright, yeah, not in the steel mills. That's not going to work there. But we could get more iron. Quite honestly, yeah, if we do that in the iron mines, that will definitely raise the need for explosives. Alright, yeah, so now this is going to start hiring, so that's good. Pointing to the rampant turmoil from radical activities in Corrientes, the Colorado Party has campaigned on the platform of more policing. Ooh, 10% momentum to the Radical Party. Yeah, I'd rather take that. Alright, let's make sure we don't miss our window of opportunity for... Yes! There we go. So, come the election, Mr. Roque Godoy will become the new president. And then we can start moving for multiculturalism. And so hopefully... but now... Okay, now we got illegitimate government. See, this party needs to split up. There's just too much ideological differences here. And we're not going to be able to get... Yeah, adding the trade unionists is never going to help. But we can't do this, because that'll majorly stall. I wonder if we just hold this until... Yeah, the election is in a couple months. So maybe we'll take the pause on the enactment and hope the election gives us a little bit more legitimacy. Alright. So Buenos Aires, so we can incorporate that now. We don't have... Alright, so in 12 months maybe we can start incorporating Buenos Aires, because we'll have a little bit more bureaucracy. Alright, so more naval bases. What do we do for that? Unfortunately, I think we just need to ride this out for the moment. Oh, let's see. Mariano Lopez of the Catholic Church has been preaching in favor of the Colorado Party. Yeah, sorry, buddy, I don't want that. Or, yeah, I'd rather take the momentum for the Radical Party. Ugh, it'd be amazing if they could overtake them. Yeah, so I think we just need to get to the election here. I think that is what we have to get to. So July what? July 10th. So in 34 days. So hopefully that will give us, the election will give us a little bit more legitimacy. It will take Charles Dickens out of the presidency. Maybe that'll help. It's been revealed that Mariano Lopez of the Catholic Church has been having a secret affair. Yeah, we'll do that. We have a new leader of the rural folk. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so we're also building more navy. Oh, we're building a navy, that's right. That'll give us a little bit more prestige, lower our interest rate. If we can get to 172, we'll be a major power. Ugh, 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 okay. We can we can stop suppressing them, give us a little bit more authority. Oh. Well, I could have been doing that the whole time to get this vote going. Forgot about that. I forgot I was suppressing the Catholic traditionalist movement. Okay, so Patagonia has a lot of people and coal, so we just need to build more. All right, we've got our new president. If only it were that easy. So we have a little bit more legitimacy. Can we get these guys in here now? Nope, nope, nope. Alright, but that means that we have a chance. Oh my god, I keep forgetting. We can't do multiculturalism until we can get rid of slavery here, because that's just been really difficult. So that's what we're doing next. That is what we are doing next. Once we get this done. Which, you know, we're into voting with no setbacks. 39% success chance. It's looking good. I can say that much. Okay, so Patagonia does not have enough, doesn't have a road. Okay, so let's get a railroad going also in Patagonia. Let's get the railroad going before we get the coal. Yeah. Yeah, all of that stuff is what we will need. Yeah, I know that Charles will take the country well. Yeah, he did well for us. Mr. Charles Dickens, Charlie D, he did well for us, but now he's preventing us from things. He helped us, though, because... So we start off the game with the Age of Caudillos, where the armed forces are trying to take control or hold control of the country. And so what we needed was a popular figure in a party that didn't approve of any of these top things. And that was the petite bourgeoisie, and that was Charles Dickens. So he really helped us actually get out of the Age of Caudillos. Ooh, and we can now do more of this. Promote European migration, get more people. So we got some Portuguese people to Baja, Paraguay. Portuguese mass migration. This is going to be tough, though. So we need to get this in order to get our Paraguay achievement. We need to get our incorporated population up to 9 million. So we need to start incorporating some of these states. We can get there. We need more bureaucracy. So let's think about this. We need more bureaucracy if we're going to incorporate places. And the only place we really have the people for it is here. Now the other thing that we can do is and try to get to telephone switchboards. What we need is central planning. which is in the next level of tech here. Yeah, so we need to get through this level here. So we'll add feminism, mutual funds, socialism. Just get all of this stuff in. Oh, and so that we can get down to central planning. And then we'll add that. Because okay, so we're tech spreading feminism right now, so we can get that off the list. The electric telegraph and rotary valve engine. All right. All right. All right, so now what are we waiting for? We want to get to December 25th. Hopefully universal suffrage will pass on that day. There's a chance. And now, okay, so now we can start building stuff in Patagonia. We did get our this place is totally surrounded by British, Nigerian, Gabon. So this, at least these people aren't going to starve now. So we got that. But man, that is a colony that's not going to go anywhere. But our Congolese colony, British Niger. Maybe we can trade a state with them. Well, that's something for another time. I don't need to worry about that too much right now. So we just have a little bit left to colonize here. So I think Patagonia can be our... Yeah, we got 50,000 peasants here. This needs to be our coal place. Yeah, now we are going to run into an infrastructure issue. We also have colonial exploitation. So we do get a throughput bonus on mines there. But we'll need to keep an eye on infrastructure usage. But we're going to try to make this just our place for coal. Yeah. Mendoza, well, they have some people. Are they 27 more months? Because they have our company headquarters there. Both of these are still running strong. That's good. Oh, wait, no. Where was it? Up at the top. Okay. And hey, we're slowly getting out of debt. Not so bad. We're at a point now where the debt isn't so bad. Damn. Our Christmas Day present was that universal suffrage lost 10% of its success chance. Thank you very much for that. All right. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. All right. So now we got to wait for August 9th. So what we need to do here is, so we need to eventually get to multiculturalism, because that will help lower so much of these radicals, because we have a lot of people. No, not this window. I want this one here. We got a lot of people here who are just not accepted, and it's killing us. Yeah, like we have all of these Patagonian people who are in cultural erasure. So we need to get to multiculturalism. To get to that, we need to get to slavery banned. And I'm hoping the change in voting law will help more people become politically aligned. So once we pass this, we go to slavery banned, and then we go to multiculturalism. So that's the plan. On top of that, we've got a real coal problem. We need a lot more coal in order to jumpstart some of these other industries. So we're just going to start building up in Patagonia, and such a great use of the people here is an arts academy. Ugh, just great, just wonderful. How much of this art do we have here? Look at this. Well, I guess a good mark of the economy is that people want to buy art. They can afford it, so wonderful. Oh, a shortage there means our Navy is starting to expand. Okay, interesting. So we can upgrade to ironclads. The problem there is that we only have one military shipyard in Buenos Aires. And we can't quite switch them over yet. And look at that, we got 29,000 people here. Excellent. So we really do need to get this place incorporated. 40. That will hurt. I'm tempted to just do it, because it's also, yeah, it's going to take 5 years to incorporate it. So we should just start now and deal with it later. We could build more government admin. It's going to cost us a lot of money. It'll give us 65 more bureaucracy, though. Alright, let's do it. Because I would really like to get Buenos Aires incorporated. And to be quite honest, yeah, we're getting a lot of population. This will help our populating the Americas thing here. It'll give us 25 prestige. I gotta get to 177. Huh. So, you know, we'll work on this build queue right now. Actually, could we afford another... a lead shortage? Yeah, that, I mean, we probably just have a lead mine that lost some employees. So what's going on here? Interesting, interesting. All right. I'm tempted to add another construction sector, though I would hold off because, oops, yeah, let's finish that. Let's just start incorporating Buenos Aires. See, I want to do that and Patagonia. We'll start here. So that's going to hurt the budget here. Oh. Yeah, that's not going to hold. That's going to change in a moment. There's no way. There's no way doing that is going to bump us up to 11K. Yeah, it went back. Well, it went back down to 2. Interesting. Okay. So even with all of this tax waste from here, we're still holding... Ah, there it is. There it is. Now it changed. But we're very close to getting the new government admin done. Got so many peasants here. I mean, we just need to... The universal suffrage reform threatens the power held by many leading figures in Paraguay, some of whom are using the political connections they have to obstruct its passing. Yeah, I just don't want that many. Ugh. This is a tough one. We get one setback. We don't lose 15%. Also, I forgot, I don't want to incorporate Patagonia. I want to take advantage of the unincorporatedness in the coal mines. So, we need to just get people working here. Because we have so many peasants there. So yeah, we can use more textile mills. They're making bank there. Let's do 2 of that. Just get people out of the peasantry. Yeah, and more paper. Don't know why you're not holding on to people. That's interesting. What could help with that? What could help with that is if we switched over to ironclads. Oh, hello. Hello, thank you for giving us good men. Oh, absolutely, thank you. Thank you for coming in to watch. All right. So the problem here is that if we switch to ironclads, we need to switch the production here to give us ironclads production, but we'll lose the production of man-of-wars, which we need for this. And we can't switch to monitors until we discover that. Now we could try to import well, we could try to import either man-o-wars or ironclads. What if we try to import it? So we could get some from Brazil, and that won't hurt our bureaucracy there. Are we using 2, 3, 4? No, we can do one more import. So let's import ironclads from the British. Well, actually, I should have looked at if they can afford. How much are they making? Yeah, they have a deficit. So they probably are not the place I want to import from. A defensive pact with them. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we got quite a lot of sea for Paraguay here. Taking Patagonia and incorporating all of these states from Argentina. Quite honestly, it would be nice to incorporate Chile, but having them as a puppet, we're getting 4K income from them. We kind of need that income from them. To be quite honest, going further into this run, I'd like to start incorporating more, maybe even Peru, Bolivia. They have a little bit of a military, but I think, yeah, eventually we'll be able to rival them. And so to make them a puppet would be very nice as well. Although now that I have the Navy, ooh. Yeah, no, because they got Ecuador would be tough. They have a defensive pact with the United States. Oh, and now New Granada is part of France. Yeah, things are getting dicey here in South America. Things are getting a little bit dicey, but Peru, Bolivia might be our next conquest. Okay, so we are incorporating them. I want to get as many of the populated states. They're going to be doing it soon. I want to hold off on Patagonia. What's the population in these places? 31K. Chaco. Alright, so yeah, we'll hold off on all of that for now, because that seems to be going well. The incorporating all that stuff. Alright, so we need to build in Baja, Paraguay. So we might as well just build 2 more construction sectors. And yeah, wood and that. Chainsaws. Oh yeah, what is... Why don't... So let's just get a couple more railways built here. So we can definitely use that. The intelligentsia have expressed their concern about government decisions. Ooh, yeah, this is a tough one because I like both of you guys right now. But yeah, we could use more happiness from... Yeah, I don't want to lose two in that. Okay, so sorry, intelligentsia. You're just going to have to lose one. All right, we're almost... March 24th, hopefully. Roll the dice on getting universal suffrage. No, we didn't get it. Okay. More pragmatically inclined members of the landowners currently opposed to the passing of universal suffrage have offered to change their stance. Okay, good. So we'll get a +10. We'll lose 3 on the intelligentsia, but we can afford it. And now we're up to 38%. Now we have to wait for November. Yeah. Promote national values in Corrientes. How is that going for us? Yeah, we still don't have any Paraguayan culture here. Wow, how is that? How is that? There should be a yeah, their acceptance status is at full acceptance. They should start assimilating into Paraguayan. It's very interesting. Well, unfortunately, I am at the end of my short amount of time to broadcast this afternoon for this. So I'm going to have to stop it here. But I am, so this Paraguay run, I'm continuing later tonight. For me, it's 8:30 p.m., but you can see, I have it on my schedule on my profile, so you'll see it's in whatever time you're watching. But I'm continuing that tonight and also Wednesday night. So take a look there. But thank you to everybody who was watching. We in the short amount of time that I did the run here, we got a pretty good amount of stuff done. Yeah. So thanks for watching, and come back on either tonight or Wednesday night, or check out the on-demand one as well. All right, I'll see everybody later.